to Bakeup and Makeup. I am Priyanka, and as you all know, it has already started raining in Mumbai. Not too much though. However, I have thought that I would share my monsoon hair care tips with you guys. So let's get started. Tip number 1. Whenever you're stepping out of your house while it's raining, make sure you're wearing a hooded jacket, or if you're carrying an umbrella, then make sure you're carrying a scarf because you don't want to wet your hair again and again. As you all know, there's a lot of humidity in the air during rainy seasons, and this causes dryness and dullness of hair, and you don't want to repeatedly wet your hair and make your hair more and more dry and rough. Tip number 2. Wash your hairs only twice a week in case you have dry hair, or if you have oily hair, you could go thrice a week, but not more than that, since washing your hair over and over again may cause extra dryness and extra roughness to your hair. Tip number 3. Always dilute your shampoo before you use it. What I do is I take a bowl and I pour my shampoo in it. Whatever amount I think I'm going to need for my hair wash, I always take the half amount of it and pour some water in it, mix it well, and only then I apply it on my scalp and massage it really well. I generally do not re-wash my hair. I wash it only once, and I will also recommend you guys, in case you have a dry scalp, wash it once. In case you feel you have a really oily scalp and you have a lot of dirt and dust particles on your scalp, only then go ahead and wash it twice. Tip number 4. So as I said, there's going to be a lot of humidity, your hair is going to be super dry, so you might think that your hair needs an extra conditioning. However, that is not the case. Do not over condition your hair. What a lot of girls do is they use a lot of conditioner, or maybe they apply 2 coats or 3 coats of conditioner because only because they think that their hair is dry. But over usage of conditioner may lead to more dryness of your hair, so keep the conditioning minimal. Tip number 5. Make sure you're always applying oil this season before washing your hair, because your hair is already dry, and shampooing it without oiling can lead to hair fall and a lot of hair damage. And let me tell you girls, even if you apply hair oil for 30 minutes, it's fine. You don't need to keep it overnight. Tip number 6. Now that you have washed your hair, you need to have dry hair before walking out of your house, because wet hair again would attract a lot of dirt and dust. So make sure your hair is dry before walking out. Try to towel dry your hair, leave it open and let it dry by itself. Avoid using heating tools, and in case you're running out of time and you really need to use that heating tool, so I would recommend use the heating tool instead of walking out of your house with wet hair, because that's gonna do more damage to your hair. Since you're late, you might tend to keep the temperature really high and then use it over and over again. Do not do that. Keep the temperature low and keep the use also minimum. Tip number 7. Whenever you're using this heating tool or stepping out of the house, always use hair serums. I think I have stressed on this point in my earlier videos too, because then there is a thin layer between your hair and the air. Dust particles and the air and the climate do not damage your hair directly. Lastly, in case you feel that your hair are going super dry and looking very dull and need some kind of nourishment, what you could do is you could try out my hair mask. I'm going to post all the links of my hair mask in the description box below, so you can try out. They're really good and really nourishing and moisturizing. I hope these tips are really helpful and you keep all of them in your mind, and this monsoon season your hair stays really healthy, shiny and bouncy. Do not forget to follow me on all my social media, that is Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram. See you in the next video. Bye for now.